This is episode 23 of 5 Minutes of Crypto. All right, guys, welcome back to today's episode. For those of you that are joining us or are new, my aim is to provide you all with the latest and breaking cryptocurrency news on a daily basis. Today's episode will be a special episode where I'll be taking a look at how to determine the value of an asset in the cryptocurrency space. So I know in 2017 when the bull run was happening, assets that had a very small price, such as Tron, Verge, and several other smaller cryptocurrencies, they actually gained a lot of value. And I think personally, that was caused by because people felt that oh, will Ripple or will Tron or will these coins get to the same price as Bitcoin? And for those of you that do think that we'll ever hit that price of what Bitcoin is at, you guys are, I think you're confused about how the market and how the price analysis works. So let's get started here. Let's take a look at coinmarketcap.com and take a look at all these cryptocurrencies. We'll start with Bitcoin. It's at $5,677.95. So you can see here Bitcoin has a market cap of $100 billion and a circulating supply of 17,682,000 Bitcoins. So for those of you that don't know, Bitcoin, the reason it's in such an interesting asset is that it has a limited total supply. Once all Bitcoins are mined out, we will be at 21 million Bitcoin as the total supply. So right now we're at 17,682,000, and that number increases as more and more Bitcoin are mined out daily. So basically, the way you determine this price that Bitcoin has is not by, just the supply and demand. Well, it is by the supply and demand because we know the supply is limited and the demand is at a certain point that it brings the price to $5,677. So if we take a look at Ripple in comparison, Ripple actually has 42, this is billion, 42 billion, 87 million XRP in circulation. And I'm not sure if there is even a hard cap on that. I have to check that out. But this shows you how much more Ripple are circulating versus Bitcoin. So let's say the price of Ripple were to even increase to $1. Do you think that all these people that are holding Ripple, if their portfolio triples, won't they be selling off some? That would cause the price to come back down. And imagine, because there's so much Ripple, there's a lot to sell basically. So in this case, if you see, Ripple's market cap is actually at 12,747,000,000 dollars. So what this tells us is that, you know, um, Ripple is, yes, it's worth less than Bitcoin because Bitcoin's market cap is $100 billion, but it's also because like the price is also so low, it's at 30 cents because there's so much circulating Ripple. So for let's calculate how much Bitcoin's price would be if it had a market cap of $12 billion. So we know the circulating supply of 17 million of Bitcoin is 17,682,000. So we can calculate what its price would be at that market cap. So let's open the calculator here. Here we go. Okay, so if you take the total market cap of Bitcoin, let's just assume it's 12.5 billion to make our calculation easier. So at 12.5 billion, sorry, that was 500 million. So 12.5, yeah, 12.5 billion, and we just divide it by the circulating supply of Bitcoin to get the price of what Bitcoin would be if it had that much market cap. So 17,682, 600. So if Bitcoin had a market cap of 12 billion, its price would be at $706.91. So I hope that kind of explains what market cap means in terms of price. Even though Ripple is at 30 cents, I highly doubt that it will, jump to 5,000 like what Bitcoin is at. So for those of you that don't understand price, it's important to take a look at market cap because Ripple, Tron, Stellar, these coins won't jump to like those significant values suddenly because it will take their market cap, like it will have to grow significantly to get to something like that. So let's say for Ripple to even get to, okay, for example, for Ripple to even get to, let's say, $100, right? So let's calculate what the market cap would need to be. So let's see here. Ripple has a circulating supply of 42 billion Ripples. So let's just calculate that. Just keep it simple for our calculations. So $42 billion of ripples, if they're at $100, that would mean that we would need a market cap of Ripple to be 4,200,000,000,000 to actually reach $100. So I hope that explains why it would be very difficult for Ripple to even ever catch up to the price of Bitcoin. To get to the $5,000 mark, Ripple would need to grow significantly, even into, past the $1 trillion range to get that high. So, always take a look at other indicators of a cryptocurrency. Don't just look at price when you're purchasing any cryptocurrency asset. That being said, I'm not a financial analyst, so always take the time to do your own research and learn about these coins, learn about what they are, what they do, what their purpose is, and figure out which cryptocurrency you feel like you should invest in. Alright guys, so I hope that was helpful in explaining how to understand the actual value of a cryptocurrency asset. Remember, it's not just the price. There's a lot more things you should take into account. And I talked about market cap and circulating supply. I didn't even talk about volume. There's some cryptocurrencies that might have a low circulating supply, very high market cap, and they might look like a good potential coin, but their volume might not be there. And I'll talk about volume and liquidity in another episode. I'm out of time today. So if you guys found this helpful and you want me to discuss more things like this in analyzing cryptocurrencies, let me know in the comment section below, or send me a message on Twitter, and I'll follow up with you guys. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.